Alright guys, so let's get started. I have finally got my hands on the L'Oreal Pro Glow Infallible Foundation. Very excited about that. Super excited for the fact that I have waited possibly about a month to get my hands on this foundation. However, highly upset. The color range for women of color absolutely sucks. So, it's not that often I have to be put into a position where I have to make or purchase two foundations to create one on my face. A lot of times, some drugstores, they get it just right. It may be a little bit dark, but I can highlight and I can work around it. However, L'Oreal, you didn't do a good job with your formulations this time. These are your two darkest shades. There is a shade in between here. Me, I'm that shade in between here. This is absolutely dark and red. And I know there's a lot of people who are deeper than this, but this is a very, very red. And this is extremely yellow. So hopefully that when I mix this, I can come up with a nice concoction of a beautiful foundation. These retail for about $10.99 each, which is not bad. I honestly would like these to at least be $7.99 to $8. I personally feel that drugstore foundations are starting to go up in prices, which to me, you're not drugstore. You are at this point becoming very, very close to high-end makeup price ranges. So the two colors that I have is 211 and Creme Cafe. Yep, Creme Cafe. And then the other one in 212. Cocoa. So these are the two darkest shades. So if you are a woman of color and you are around my shade or darker, either you're gonna have to do this or you're gonna have to mix these two. This says that is it a 24-hour foundation. I really hope that nobody wears this for 24 hours because that means you would sleep in it and you don't want to sleep in your foundation. And it also says that it is an air-light texture. It is medium coverage and it has a radiant finish, which sounds really good, sounds awesome for summer, especially for somebody who just wants a very nice, natural, glowing look. If you have seen my previous videos, you would know that I have done a previous review on the Chanel BEIGES Healthy Glow Foundation. So if you're looking for a more high-end foundation, I have done a review on that, and maybe I'll link that somewhere in here, or it can be linked down below. Either or. So without further ado, let's get started and let's get to seeing how this foundation will work on my skin. So doing this demo, I'm going to make sure that I split my face in half. Well, technically I can't split my face in half, but I'm going to do two different types of applications. I'm going to apply one with my Complexion Beauty Sponge, and then the other one I am going to apply with my dual fiber brush from Morphe Brushes. And then one side I am going to prime, other side I am not going to prime, so that we really see how this foundation truly works. So what I'm going to prime my skin with is the e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer. I figured that since this is a healthy glowing foundation, that this has like a nice healthy glow, I'll use a nice healthy hydrating primer instead of a mattifying primer because it kind of takes away the purpose of mattifying your face if you want a nice healthy glow. And I don't know if you guys can see, but we have a friend joining us today, which is some pimple on my face. So I am just going to prime this side and just split my face in half. I'm going to take a drop of, okay. Well, so far the consistency is pretty runny. If you can see, it's a little, let me see if my camera focuses. You'd see it's a little runny in formulation, so I guess that it kind of makes it give that air light. So that is pretty runny in formulation. So far, this is very, very smooth, and I'm gonna apply the rest with this. But so far, this side, applying the foundation, is very smooth. I honestly have heard nothing but great things about this foundation, but you can never know until you try it for yourself. So far, not so bad. I think that the finish is very natural. However, I am building the coverage because as you have watched, if you have watched any of my previous videos, you know I'm not a big fan of sheer coverage. If you're gonna wear foundation, go all the way, baby. This coverage is very beautiful. It is very, very lightweight, as it says that it's very air light. It really looks like it's just natural skin. There's no scent, no fragrance. But so far, not too shabby. If you just kind of look at the difference of my skin was already cleansed and hydrated, and it just looks like I have more even skin tone on this side if you just kind of check it out. This is none, and this is the side with the primed and, you know, applied with the dual fiber brush. I mean, so far it looks really, really nice. For sure, I'm going to build the coverage. Now I'm going to take my complexion sponge and I'm going to apply on this side to see if there's any difference within the application. This actually is really nice. Let me get my camera in focus. This foundation actually feels really good on the skin. It to me actually may be a great drugstore dupe for the Chanel Les Beiges. But so far it feels absolutely great. It looks like it, I hope it's not picking up red on here because it really looks very true to color. I've applied a full face of makeup, all this or whatever, and I can say, you know, the coverage, I'm pretty pleased. It still feels very lightweight. It's like really hot in my house right now, so I might start to get like kind of oily here. But it's pretty warm, so it's not feeling sticky or anything like that. I'm pretty pleased with it. I want to see how it wears within a few hours. I'm gonna test it out, maybe run around a little bit, do some things, and then I'm just gonna see how it feels on my face, how it is when I'm outside, because I really haven't been outside much today because it's very, very hot out. But I can say that after putting my foundation and everything on, I do like it. Only thing I do not like before I did powder my face, you could literally run your finger across your face and it's like a big mark, like it moves. So one thing about this foundation, I would not ever wear this by itself. Even if you just get a loose powder to set it, I would possibly do that. But I noticed that as I was putting on other makeup before I did set my face with, you know, like under my eyes and just around my face, I did notice before I did that there were like, if I touched my face, you could see the mark immediately. And sometimes in some foundations, you can see the mark and, you know, it really doesn't kind of play with the coverage. You can just see that you touched your face. But with this, it literally wipes it all off. So be aware of that, my friend. So I'm going to do my life, do whatever it is that I do best with my life, go run errands, do whatever, eat. And I'm gonna follow up with you guys later to give you my overall thoughts on the foundation. So it has been probably about 7 to 8 hours with this foundation on. And I can honestly say I can give it an honest, wearable review. So overall, my overall thoughts on the foundation: beautiful. It wears beautifully. It feels great. It is very lightweight and air light as they explain it to be. Summer wise, I don't know if I would go for this on a hot day, as particular as I chose to wear it today, just because it can give me that greasy look. I don't look greasy, but I just personally feel that anybody, no matter what skin complexion you are, not complexion, but skin type, you are going to get oily. It's hot, you're just naturally gonna look shiny. So I wouldn't wear this on super hot days. I will wear this on days where it has lower humidity. And I think that in the wintertime, this would be a perfect foundation to wear in the wintertime to just have a natural radiance about yourself. The color, I'm still very, very, very upset at the fact that L'Oreal did not take much time into doing a lot of formulations with a lot of darker skin tones. They've done it in the past. I don't know why it's so hard to do it now. It's almost like a slap in the face sometimes. Like, hey, we have to wait all these months, you know, cater to all these other colors and then, you know, get this. But even with the lighter shades, they didn't have a very wide range of colors. Maybe they're just trying to get the product out. That's perfectly fine. But in between the 211, the Creme Cafe, and the Cocoa, the 212, there is a shade in between, which is me. And a lot of times people don't want to spend $20 on a drugstore foundation, buying two to create one to try out your product. The purpose of buying drugstore foundation is to get great quality for less money. You can go to Clinique, which is a counter brand, and it's a startup line, and you can get a foundation for like a little over $20. So I think that there are some things within the drugstore market, within the drugstore cosmetic brands, that should kind of change a little bit overall with like the price and stuff, because I mean, literally I can go to a higher end makeup. I'm gonna give it some time. Hopefully L'Oreal corrects themselves, because I pretty much I love L'Oreal. They do make wider ranges of colors than a lot of other drugstore brands. So I will give them that and give the benefit of the doubt the fact that maybe they were just trying to push the product out immediately and then build onto the color, you know, later on. Besides that, that is all of my review. Comment below and let me know what you thought. If you have tried it, comment below and tell me what you think. If you know, your pros, your cons, how you felt about it. Just let me know what you think. I'm gonna wash my face now. I am so ready to wash my face, because when it's hot, you just don't want nothing on. So once again, comment below and let me know what you thought of this, if you wear it yourself, if you have any other foundation suggestions that I need to try and you want me to do a review and a first impressions for you, please comment and let me know below. If you have not already, do give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos so that you don't miss any of my videos. And besides that, I hope you all stay blessed and stay beautiful. Mwah.